I think that should have
I
worked.
wonder what's on the other side of the ocean.
I think.
I've been to the outside world before. I wonder what's
Might
on the
check.
other side of the ocean. I've been to the outside world before.
Might check.
I wonder what's on the other side of the ocean. I've been to the outside world before.
Might check.
Sounds good. Also bad.
I wonder what's on the other side of the
Okay.
ocean.
The stream seems to be working well. Except this like a few seconds behind.
I wonder what's on...
I've never even heard of these emergency provisions. I don't know whether it's rumors or whether they're trying to blackmail me. But either way, it's ridiculous. If I was hoarding supplies, would I still be the poor man I am today? My own family can barely get by as it is. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got other matters to attend to.
I heard that you lost your vision recently.
And that's the
What?
first bit of
You know
truth
how to
I've
hook
heard
up
all
the
day.
TV in the living room?
The
No.
Shogun's army told
Can
me
you
that I
help
was
me?
unworthy of my vision. And they said I was
Hang on,
slacking off in my work.
Alright.
Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, I don't seem to remember the details. All I know is that I would perform certain things every month. But I don't recall what they were. And it's not just that. I have this unsettling feeling, like someone owes me something.
Does it have to do with the missing emergency provisions?
I didn't take any. Like I said, if I was taking them for myself, I wouldn't be going through such hard times right now. To top it all off, my house was just raided by treasure hoarders, which is why I came here in the first place. I was chasing after them when I got held up by these two. If you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders yourself. If there were any emergency provisions to be had, they would have found them.
Huh. He seems to be telling the truth.
I'll
But we
do
better
for some
confirm. Let's
combat.
go round up those treasure hoarders and see what they have to say. We should be able to follow their tracks. They couldn't have gone too far.
I'm honestly not feeling any better with having Amber in my party.
seasonings.
I thought I had to fight him.
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses packed with goods. We really hit the jackpot. I mean, besides that one house.
You haven't seen anything yet. There'll be a lot more where this came from. Today's just the beginning. I'll be leading you all on an epic journey of pillage and plunder that will go down in hoarder history.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
I think I've just ended myself.
Fry.
Illusion shattered. Absurd.
Wrong chapter, but that's okay.
No, my sword.
You're open.
There is no escape.
I tried it.
Oh, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss. Think of something.
Not bad, kid. You ever think of joining the treasure hoarders? We could use someone like you.
Forget it. Tell us all you know. The Kurosawa. Forget it. Tell us all you know about Kurosawa. Not likely. Word hasn't that you looted. Ooh.
Kurosawa?
Yes.
Oh, I remember. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh? Just our luck. I knew he shouldn't have hit that place.
So what did you see inside? Was it stuffed with food supplies?
Food supplies? You kidding? That place was a complete mess. All we found was a strange-looking box, hopefully with valuables inside. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us, how about we make a deal? That little box for our freedom. What do you say?
You've got a deal. Now show us what's in the box.
Huh?
What the?
There's nothing in here but IOUs.
Yeah, a lot of them too. And they all seem to be made out to the owner of a general goods store, a Miss Aloy. We're talking tons of Mora here. We better talk to this Miss Aloy and get to the bottom of this. As for you guys, you're free to go. Just pray that our paths don't cross again.
Yes, of course.
They
So,
twins.
we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs. Does that mean we broke even?
Shut it. Let's just get out of here.
I don't know why, but they just look too similar. already hit the 10-minute mark.
Welcome to Tsukumomono Groceries. We've got everything you need. Can I help you find something? Or perhaps there's something you want to inquire about?
About these IOUs.
Ah, so you're friends of Kurosawa, I take it? Perhaps you're here to pay off his debts.
No.
Whoa, whoa! Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just here to learn where they all came from. How did Kurosawa end up owing you so much money? Did he buy anything super expensive here?
Or did he break
Let
something?
me think. Kurosawa would come regularly to purchase large quantities of foodstuffs. He'd always put the payment on his own account. However, the price of provisions began to skyrocket recently, and his salary was no longer enough to cover the cost.
Alright, I'm back and still alive.
So,
My wife
he
was being
started writing out IOUs to cover whatever he couldn't afford.
No dick, no balls, and probably no...
Alright, hold on. Hold on. Hold up, Daz. None of that copyrighted stuff, please. I'm streaming. Bruh. Are you freaking kidding me? Alright, I just muted you on my stream so that you can go ahead and do that. You can go ahead and play whatever what you want.
But why did he have to purchase a usual amount? If the price is increased, couldn't he just buy less?
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each
No more
time.
copyrighted?
Kurosawa.
Oh, no, listen. No more of the freaking.
And careful planning.
So
he deemed it
yeah,
necessary
the music.
to take on the debt rather than let the people down.
Wow. Kurosawa was purchasing all the emergency provisions at his own expense. And no one ever appreciated what he did. They just complained and held him accountable.
People's attitudes will always reflect their circumstances. In the face of hardship, nobody cares to think twice. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supplies from the start, then there wouldn't be such a severe backlash now. Of course, I'm sure there would still have been some unrest. What he was doing was truly a thankless deed. As for why he chose to spend his own money on emergency provisions and never tell anyone, I'm still not too clear myself.
Why is it not
If
ready?
you're still curious, why don't you go ask him yourself?
How so? What? Alright, I'm gonna unmute you now. Alright, there we go.
Somebody wants.
Oh my freaking gosh!
Confiscated. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't clear
I
the
muted
debt
you.
on his name, he'll have no choice but to sell that sword that is so dear to him.
Sword? What sword?
Oh,
The sword.
didn't he tell you? He possesses a very valuable blade. He's carried it for years now.
It's gonna be my sword
I asked
now.
him about its origins. He told me that it was a gift from his father, that it was too precious to sell. In hindsight, I regret that I never made an offer on it. Everything has its price, at least that's what I think. Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps it'll even provide you with the answers you're looking for. Oh, but before you go, if you would kindly settle today's bill.
Shouldn't buy anything!
Information is also a kind of commodity, wouldn't you agree? Don't worry, I won't charge much for information about Kurosawa. Nothing we ever discussed was explicitly confidential anyway. Oh, let me think. 2,000 mora should be a fair price.
I'm kind of running low. I'm kind of running low on mora, you know, like. Fine.
At least we now know where the emergency
I'll give you my emergency 2,000 mora.
Has a priceless sword in his possession. Let's go talk to Kurosawa again and see if he can remember anything.
How much more do I have? Well, but I have too much. I have too much more. How much is this? I'm almost to like 1 million.
You can find everything and anything in Tsukuyomi.
Now, what is it that people really enjoy watching people play? Yeah, but I'm not looking. Well, shoot.
You're all by yourself? Where did those other two go?
I'm like other than like Genshin Impact and Call of Duty, like hold on. Yeah, but I suck. Oh, they're about to take away that ult. You know that thing where Lunar said that you can see the enemies when you use your ult on them, right? Yeah, they're gonna take that away.
I presented them with a choice. Either they left or I drew my sword. They left.
Should I just play Apex? I'm gonna just play Apex. I'm about to end the stream and just play Apex. And I'm gonna start a new stream. Yeah, you can.